Hey guys, welcome to video number 2 of my product pairing series. And just in case you missed the first one, what this is basically is me telling you products that I like to pair together. You might have an eyeshadow that you would like to pair with something and you're not quite sure what other eyeshadow you want to pair it with. Or maybe you have a lipstick that you're looking for the perfect liner for it. Or maybe you just want to see what eyeshadows I put with what lipsticks. So I'm doing a variety of product pairings. Yesterday I did a warm toned MAC look. Today I'm doing Urban Decay eyeshadows with a MAC lipstick. It's not always going to be high-end products. I'm also going to do drugstore versions of this. And the reason why I'm even doing this series is it's something that's a little bit faster, shorter, because sometimes you just don't have 20 minutes or a half hour to sit down and watch a video. So this was an idea I had that would be quicker videos, and also it would give me a chance to talk more specifically about each individual product without actually reviewing it. These are just all things that I really like, basically, because I'm not going to show you anything that I don't like. These are just going to focus on all my favorite eyeshadows and lipsticks and how I put them together. Alright, so let's jump into today's video. I'm going to start with what is on my lips. This is probably MAC's most iconic lipstick. This is Ruby Woo. It is a cool tone retro matte finish lipstick. And what I mean by retro matte is this is a little bit different than their regular matte lipsticks. It's a retro matte, so it's even matter than matte, which tends to make it a little bit on the dry side. So you might want to keep that in mind. Make sure that your lips are well moisturized. I always use a primer under my lip products. I use NYX lip primer first, then I go in with my lip products. If you do that, they're just going to go on nicer and smoother, and your lips will be just ready basically for your lip products. So I have on Ruby Woo lipstick, and then for my lip liner I have on Ruby Woo liner. And you know, I remember when this liner came out a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. It came out as part of a limited edition kit, and I didn't pick it up at that time because I already had Ruby Woo lipstick, so I didn't want to buy the lip kit. And then some time went by and I thought about it and I was like, oh darn it, it would have been so nice to have the Ruby Woo liner to go with the lipstick. It's permanent now. I just picked this up yesterday, told myself I didn't need it for the longest time because I had a red lip liner, drugstore liner that worked fine with Ruby Woo, but I just thought, oh, it would be so nice to have the actual MAC Ruby Woo liner to go with it. And just like the lipstick, this is a very dry liner. MAC's original formula liners are a bit on the dry side, but when you have a drier lip liner, it's going to stay and last much better than a creamy lip liner that feels nicer on your lips. So it's a trade-off. You can either go with a drier pencil type liner that you sharpen, or you can go with a creamy liner that you don't sharpen, but it isn't going to last as long. So I got this to go with the lipstick. So that is what I have on my lips. And on my eyes, when I was at MAC yesterday, I also repurchased MAC Paint Pot in ground cover because I had had this before and I loved it and I didn't want to be without it. Like I said in yesterday's video, MAC Paint Pots, in my opinion, make the best eyeshadow base that you can use. Your eyeshadows are just going to go on so beautiful over these. I would say that even bad quality eyeshadows go on well over these. So it's just a great base to start with. Groundwork is to me, it's a neutral taupey brown color. And it's a matte finish, and it just makes a really nice base for the eyeshadows that I wanted to do today. So that's what my eyeshadow base is. And for the actual powder eyeshadows that I put on top, I used, this is one of those create your own Urban Decay palettes. I don't like the packaging of this. It's very heavy, it's very bulky, you can't fit that many eyeshadows in it. And I think they do have a newer version that you can use that's more sleek and streamlined, but this is what I have, so I might have to check out that other packaging palette that they have now. Because the thing is, with these eyeshadows, I don't like the packaging of the single eyeshadows either. It's really hard to put these in the palette, and once they're in there, they're very hard to remove. And I don't know, I like Urban Decay eyeshadows, but I don't like the packaging for them. I don't like the packaging for the eyeshadow pans or the palettes. But anyways, what I have to do is I have to put little tags on there and write the names, because I have so many Urban Decay eyeshadows in pre-made palettes and then the singles that I just want to be able to open it up and look fast at what it is without having to sit there and think about, okay, what eyeshadow is this? So that's why I've got little tags on there. So anyways, on my lids today I have this one, which is Mushroom. This might be my all-time favorite Urban Decay eyeshadow. It's, in my opinion, this is a neutral taupe. So that's what I've got on my lids. And in the crease, I used an eyeshadow from the Naked Basics palette. And this is just a nice small palette of matte eyeshadows. So what I used in the crease is Naked 2. And this might just be my other all-time favorite Urban Decay eyeshadow. And what it is it's a light matte taupe. And I love this in the crease. Now, if you look at this, you might be thinking, that's way too light to use in the crease. You should be using the next one over.
It's 11 o'clock.
Faint, but no, look at my crease. See how deep and dark that is? So don't be deceived by Naked 2. If you have never used that in the crease before and you thought it was a lid shade, think again. It's going to depend on, of course, your skin tone. So my skin is light and it's cool toned, so this is a nice crease color for me. If you're into MAC eyeshadows, I would say the closest thing in MAC to this would be Omega. But Omega is not exactly the same as Naked 2. I think I actually prefer Naked 2 over Omega. But that would be the closest thing in there. So that's what I have in my crease. So Mushroom and Naked 2 together, I really like that combo. And then for my highlight, brow bone highlight inner corner shade, I just took a little bit of the highlight that I used on my face and incorporated it that way. If you ever want to know the other products that I have on to do a look, all you have to do is look in the description box, because I always list every single product that I'm wearing. And so that is today's look. I did a neutral eye with a cool lip, Urban Decay, and MAC, and like I said, I will do some drugstore looks as well. So that is it for today, you guys. If you have been enjoying these product pairing videos, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.